Chapatapow. How you doing? Astray, that track's called Bass Only. Melody bass. Bass guitar or baritone guitar? I don't know. Fantastic though. Lean out with the LASTER, Last of Us, LASTER. Makes me think of Die Hard, like die harder, die hard with a vengeance, die hardest, still dying, still hard. All right, we're gonna be in the world here. You got spoiled us for The Last of Us Part 2 yesterday. It's a pandemic, man. It's real serious. If you remember, the composer of the soundtrack doesn't have any musical knowledge. That's interesting. I mean, he probably like maybe not traditionally could write it down or stuff, but I think he probably has to have kind of an idea of like, he knows what his guitar can do and his bass. It does kind of sound like he's sort of noodling around and finding it. Who's shooting me? That person. Whoa, nice one. On Facebook. You just can't even go on the internet. And what's the really annoying thing about it is that if you think about like the Game of Thrones, where it all comes out on the same day, right? And people watch it on HBO or they download it illegally, but you can watch an episode in like 48 minutes or something. That's it. The Last of Us, you need to pay a big chunk of money, and then you need to get through like a 20-hour, 30-hour game, and people have already done this before you. So even people that have played this from the first day and are just trying to go through a normal amount of time are just getting spoiled by people. It's really it's a really tacky, rude thing to do. Like, yeah, you can try to not be spoiled and watch out, but like there are people that just are not respecting it at all and not respecting each other and are being really greedy and selfish, trying to get attention. And I mean, what they do, like if the people that are okay, I don't know who spoiled me. It was like someone went on Google and asked some stupid question, which is so stupid. Ugh, it's like, well, play the game and you get the answer, you idiot. The question was, why did Abby kill Joel? Well, why don't you play the game, you fucking moron? Or watch it and just learn from that. Enjoy it. It's the journey, not always the destination of it, right? Super hearing.
The fuck are they? Search this place. Flush them out.
1, 2. Just the twos. That'd be horrible to be searching for these two. Does Ellie? Because Ellie doesn't seem to have the leaks. Actually, did spoil Joel's death along with a bunch of other stuff. Oh, yeah. I was doing pretty good, just kind of avoiding. I've kind of been. I avoid more video game stuff on YouTube than I think maybe you guys do. So it wasn't coming up for me through there, and I was still watching a lot of YouTube. But I mostly watch stuff about movies to kind of get a break from video games. And I don't care what a lot of people have to say on the internet about it, You were looking up SpongeBob OSTs in the suggested section in the search results. A thumbnail. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Hey, sick target. How are you? Sick dear. Any sign? Kind of sound like Troy Baker in Metal Gear Solid 5. Any sign of them, boss? No, that wasn't Troy Baker. That was, what's his name? The guy who plays Liquid Snake and,
Quiet.
Liquid Snake and Master Miller. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. Canada.
Pin her down!
Yeah, got it.
The west coast of Canada. Where are you from? Pull him, pull it, baby! Yes.
You're dead, can you hear me?
And yes, and my father's from Hungary. Yeah! Dina?
Fuck, there's a lot of them. I told you.
This game is growing on me. It was so, yeah, it's such a slow burn, but it's growing on me. And I just, yeah, I can't compare it to the first game. You just can't, because it's its own thing. And there have been amazing sequels, but there are a lot more sequels that are letdowns than, especially when it comes to story. You know, for pure gameplay, it's easier to just improve everything in terms of like controls, challenges, that kind of stuff, graphics, etc. But like for when you've already told an amazing story, it's pretty hard to. It's going to be a big challenge, and you're going to be. That's going to be a problem. Well, it's going to be a challenge, not a problem. It'll be a challenge, and you prefer the story of this one over one. That's great. That is great. I mean, I'll wait until the end to judge it, but I mean, moment to moment engagement with the story in the game, I'm lacking on this one compared to the first one. But it's still, you know, I mean, if I just compared this as like a brand new game that had no history to it, as you know, if I was playing this compared to like an Assassin's Creed, I'd think, holy cow, what is this? This is amazing. But this game does rely on the first one in the terms of, well, you know, even like, okay, Joel comes in. I miss Joel already. And I feel like Ellie, where it's like, I just want to play with Joel, be Joel, and see them talk to each other and see how they deal with stuff. Whereas, so that kind of makes sense to now take Joel away because you miss Joel, you want him, like I do. So I feel like Ellie would, that I was attached and, you know, I want him back. And it feels unfair that he was taken away. So that works. But even if you had not played the first game.
Fuck these wolves. Steal their shit.
Yeah, of course we're going to steal their shit, Dean Bean. But if you hadn't played the first one, I think Joel coming in and being kind of, them being awkward with each other.
Over there.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Sit down.
Look, Metal Gear Solid. This is cool. But I think you would still probably get a pretty good connection from it. From the way he comes in and sings a song to her and then he's just gone before you can...
You seen anything?
No.
Cover this roof. I'll check over here.
You sure she's not on the street? Did you look?
Oh, cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat.
I don't know.
Look at this animation, eh? It's just amazing.
We should be back with those guys any minute.
Look at the angrily taking that backpack on and off. This is how good Naughty Dog is. That looks great. And then your NPC in the background looking pissed, sweaty, hair tousled. Just great.
See anything down there?
You know?
There's no one here.
This doesn't feel right.
Come with me. Let's check.
I mean, all the little details they do to keep the suspension of disbelief, keep it feeling like you were in a movie, is so well done. You know, the way the music doesn't feel obvious, like it's not looping, the way the enemies talk to each other, and
Over here!
how they find you, etc.
Easy!
Nice.
Found you!
Whoa! You know, something like that too.
I'll make
These little moments.
Push in!
Oh god. Yeah, you know, something like that. That guy reacting to seeing his friend just get a knife to the throat. Where's Dina?
Gotcha.
Oh, same thing. Ooh. Oh, but then he grabs from a different angle. You know, how cool is that? New dialogue. Oh man, look at the.
Let's
I
go
mean,
find out.
the fresh raindrops on there, the old raindrops, the blood on the jacket. Like coming back to this game, few uh, the first few moments, it's kind of like when I would fire up Red Dead 2 again. And usually by the end of a Red Dead 2 stream, I go, okay, I'm not really into the slow gameplay. But then when I come back to it, I go, whoa, you're not used to it. It's so fresh. So you think the impact of Joel's death relies on you having to play in the first game? Horky finished watching the whole story. Procedural animation blending system. Yeah, it seems like what Naughty Dog has been working towards is the way that it goes beyond just looking like a video game, and you can even admire it in the way that it doesn't. I mean, there's going to be some Uncanny Valley stuff, but it's just so impressive and so fun. You go along with the ride. Tetherball. Dina is pissed. Calm down, Dean Bean. In we go. I wonder if there'll be a Last of Us Part 3. A lot of these notes, eh? From here on out, kill all trespassers. Will send additional units to locate the other woman. Return to the fob by EOD. Bring all available supplies. I'm glad the characters in the game are going to figure out what all this means, because this information is not helping me. Field of Operations Base by EOD. Yeah, she does. It kind of seems like they did her hair and her eyes and nose, and they just kind of left out a few of the details, or like the shadowing or something. I'm not really a visual guy. Because of the very poor pace in the game, it can feel super drawn out and frankly boring. If you go into the houses and try to do as much stuff as possible, I recommend you don't. I hear that. That's a nice looking radio. Yeah, there are some long sections of where they go. What the hell was that? A friggin' ghost? Ghost pipe. Looks nice. I think Naughty Dog really wants to prove they can do open world, or it's like they feel constricted by the linear nature of so many of their games.
What about this?
What? What about what?
Let's try it.
You said that before I even knew the door was locked. What do you think about that? Holding a button to open something. You're not really making a choice. You're not using any skill. You're not tapping fast. You're just holding the button. I guess it's the same as just pressing a button to open a door, but this takes longer, so
We gotta get away from this school.
I guess it feels a bit more immersive to it.
There has to be a way down to the street somewhere.
I don't know if I feel the danger as much in this one. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. There's a lot of this platforming, air platforming. That's something new. More Uncharted-ish, you know? Oh my god, what if they... Where's Joel originally from? Are they from Texas or something? What if they went back to Joel's original house? That'd be kind of neat. Probably too coincidental. It was a long time ago. He's from Texas. One of the most iconic moments to me from the first game. Obviously, the opening. Somebody went on the computer and took some parts? Does that mean Eugene was here? Maybe Eugene's still alive. Didn't have a stroke. Eugene's going to save them later on. Obviously, okay, so his girl, dying. And the lead up to that, too. You know, seeing the world kind of start its chaos around them. The Black Brothers cannibal people. Oh, when you're aren't you driving at one point and like a car comes at you or something? Smashes into you? When Joel's getting drowned and Ellie saves him. When Ellie's using the sniper rifle for the first time. All the human stuff. I found the zombie stuff was pretty interesting. Like the zombie stuff was good enough, and there were some kind of spooky parts you don't really remember, and just kind of like some of like the first times you really get into the swing of dealing with the clickers and stuff. When I first played it, and I'm going, how am I going to get through this? This is so difficult, and I was so tense, and then really just enjoying. I want one of those, a stackable, and then really enjoying the chilled out parts. And then I guess on replays of it, you realize like the zombies become more of kind of a drag to get through. I could keep going with the original. A lot of the conversations they have, the way Joel slowly unfolds his past about his daughter, and with the cannibal ex-husband, yeah. Oh yeah, when that part, there's a lot of effing PlayStations.
We need to get to
in
the
this game.
street.
Perfect pitch. What's the secret? Yeah, a lot of the story stuff where, yeah, it's like as Joel. I mean, when you first kind of see the quarantine zone that they live in, which really reminds me of Half-Life 2, funnily enough, like you just said. That was pretty powerful. Oh yeah, because you lose that main character right away, that girl that's kind of with Joel, and kind of like the first time you see the spores and stuff. The kid wanting that toy. There's so much. I loved the first game.
Coast looks clear. Yeah. I think we're good. All right. Check this out. She's one of them.
Well, fuck her then.
Read the letter.
Yeah, Dina looks a little faker.
Isaac's got us posted up on a 2-week at the TV station. Scars spotted in the area. Here's something to hold you over, Leah.
TV station.
You think she's still there?
I gotta find out, right?
So, spy all these tall buildings. That way.
Okay. Let's go get Leah.
Yeah, I think the first time I played Last of Us, it was a totally fundamental rocking experience where I thought, wow, games can really be something different. And I love the story and the constant surprise. It took me a long time to play Last of Us 1 again. I played it back in like 2013, and then not until we did it on the stream within the last like half a year. And I still loved it. It loses some of the punch, but I still loved it. Half-Life 2,
You good?
I was constantly surprised by all the
Thought I was fucked back there.
Oh, shut up.
Thanks for the save, by the way. Of course. So, those are the wolves. They're really armed.
Yeah, they are.
I think I need to boost the volume. Can you guys hear that okay? At least on the on the quiet talking parts. I can add a little booster. Let's see. Add a little gain. And then we'll put a limiter on it so it doesn't get too crazy loud. Let's boost it up by like maybe 2 decibels. 2.5. You can hear it? Yeah. Yeah. Her skin looks like plastic skin. It's lacking that extra texture on the cheeks that we're used to seeing, especially on Ellie. Okay. I'll put a little more gain, a little more of a limiter.
Do you think there were gonna be this many of them?
Tommy said this was a possibility.
Does that change anything for you?
No?
Keep an eye out for patrols. There were a bunch trying to smoke me out around here.
How many?
I passed 2, but I got a feeling there were more.
And once they realize we're out of the school,
And that we killed their fucking friends.
they'll be out in force looking for us.
No, Horky, that's good. I'm glad you let us know about that.
I can't believe they just attacked like that.
These people are not like us.
What if we'd been refugees? What if we, I don't know, had intel they needed?
It doesn't seem like they care about that.
Something keeps bugging me. Why didn't they kill you and Tommy when they had the chase?
I love when stories address the obvious questions. I love it.
Chance.
I don't know.
It seems reckless.
Maybe they're dumb.
Maybe.
It doesn't seem reckless. It seems more like just plain stupid.
What?
Could be that you just weren't who they were looking for. So they let you go.
Yeah, well, they did beat the shit out of us. The one guy, Jordan, kicked my face in.
Yeah, but why do you think that they didn't finish the...
It doesn't matter. They fucked up.
They did.
Whoa, bitch. Pushing me around.
What was the name of the girl in the note? The one in the TV station?
Leah.
Was she the one... she the one with the braid?
No. Only thing I remember about her was the sound of her crying over that sadistic fuck's face when I sliced him open.
So, how do you want to handle her?
Find out what she knows. Find out where the others are. Go from there.
You gonna ask her why they did it?
Yeah.
Any of this jogging memories of stuff Joel said about his past?
Nothing new.
What are the chances he did stuff that you don't know about?
High. He wasn't very big on sharing.
I wonder what Tommy's making of all this.
You probably know more about all the people Joel crossed.
It's weird that that has a triangle on it, like you can get into it. Oh, I see. Naughty Dog is so good at signposting. You know? They really do a good job of letting you know. Oh, freaked me out. Having her behind me like that. More cards. Rockefeller.
Hey, check this out. Seattle traded one shitty ruler for another.
Yeah.
How old do you think this is?
At least a few years. They probably put it up right after everything went down with the military. It must have been scary for all these people. First the outbreak, then Fedra, then the wolves.
I wonder how many stick around and join these WLF fuckers.
Good question.
Yeah, sure, Princey boy. Where are the cards? There they are. Rockefeller. He's a rock. Brains and brawn. Society of Champions, Norman Stryker. Real estate and construction magnate Norman Stryker's crowning achievement was the Spark headquarters. Both the part visible to the world in a massive subterranean laboratory complex. But when he walked in on a secret experiment, Lauren Foucault tried to dispose of him in a quarry explosion. When the Society of Champions couldn't pull Stryker out of the rocks, Dr. Stem made the rocks a part of Stryker. Now, covered head to toe in rock armor, Rockefeller aims to tear the Spark headquarters down brick by brick, rock by rock, and he knows the place better than anyone. It's a cool one. Cardio. Comparing 12 types of tape. I like that. That duct tape, that was awesome. 60-60. Pedro Rojas. A long-distance runner dreamed of winning but always came up short. Spark offered him limitless stamina in exchange for using him as a test subject for their new Velocitanium artificial hearts. He immediately accepted the deal and then escaped, going into hiding. Now known as Cardio, he can run faster and farther than anyone alive. Pursued by Spark, they still want him back to finish their experiments. They'll just have to catch him first. Big Blue. Friggin' whale. Extra-dimensional entity was taken on the appearance of a blue whale. First arriving on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms, they used their infinite well of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Their unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, this time dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. That's some lore, baby. Das Wort! 80-80. Ooh, that's a lot of stats. This tall, laconic presence seems unassuming enough. Bullied and misunderstood early in life due to his inability to speak above the level of a mumble. He was forever changed when ancient cosmic beings bestowed upon him the word. A mystical phrase that when spoken or even muttered will drive everyone in earshot insane. Thankfully, his considerable height often gives him away and allows his potential victims plenty of time to run. Or plug their ears. Flow. 80-80. Graduating at the top of her class from a prominent sci-tech university, Olga Kuznetsova was recruited by the Russian government to further the research into dark energy. Fearing the tech would be used for war, her attempt to sabotage their experiments resulted in her consciousness fusing with water vapor. Now she's able to channel her soul into any body of water and conjure objects in any form of water, so long as there's moisture in the air. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I'm talking about Mario and Princess and... Oh god. Yeah, I guess it's like some sort of a card, like a collectible card game. Those are the two stats, and I guess you would need like a... Flo as Olaf from Frozen. Oh man, I'd miss those parts in Death Stranding where all of a sudden you're going to go on a big walk and it like zooms out and those amazing songs play and you go, this is really cool. This is cinematic mixed with gameplay still, and just like a nice moment to breathe. So cool. So cool. Where's my map? Where are we going again? Towards the big buildings. Those are some big buildings. Oh, let's look at the map, baby. Wolfgate. Where are we? Tunnels. Isaac's got us posted up on a 2-week at the TV station. Scars spotted in the area. Or scabs. Scars. There's something to hold you over. Oh, yeah. What if she got period blood on there? That's pretty... Yeah, that's a good description, Lena. The opening couple hours of Death Stranding 2, just like cinematically, I thought, whoa. The pace... I love the pacing of it so much and the smaller amount of story they put out.
What are you doing with that?
It's stuck.
Hey, maybe try getting it off the curb. Now what are you gonna do with it?
I am the master of garbage. This is what we do, Dina.
I'll be back in a sec.
We're garbage people.
I'll keep watch.
Notes. Viv, we were robbed last night. It was Jimmy. Hope you acted alone. If you guys are in a rough spot, you can talk to me. I care for you and your son. Now, more than ever, we need to be looking out for each other. There are enough criminals running in this city. Here's a picture to remember me by. Add a little salt and some water to these, and it almost tastes like the real thing. It's not much, but hopefully it'll help. Get you to the next drop-off, at least. A lot of guitars in this game, eh? Teddy boy. Ooh, nice monitor. Kind of looks like Christina Aguilera. What's that Christina Aguilera video where she's wearing like so much makeup? She looks like a muddy brown orange. What's this? Little boom boom.
Fuck is this? Some kind of bomb?
Cool. I hear that there's going to be a lot of traps and stuff later on in the game. That sounds cool. Setting up traps to deal with all the enemies. Just a different way to approach it. I mean, you're basically, all the battles are these sort of grids where you can hide around things. They've introduced the ability to hide under, which I don't think was in the first game. Crawling around Metal Gear Solid style. And then there's... Yeah, so you're either shooting or sneaking up behind people.
Was it worth it? Yeah. Pretty good haul.
Proning is new to it. God damn. This Elgato. Seems off to me. Maybe not. What'll be playing after this? Oh, I don't know. Anything big and good? You know, maybe like a month of PS Now and kind of banging through some of those games. Would be kind of good. Like Control. Oh, what was the other one on there? There was like Control. Oh, Control and maybe a bit of Spider-Man. I don't know if I want to play all of Spider-Man, but some of it. Mafia 2 got fixed?
I can still kind of see the buildings.
That's great.
How you want to go?
Let's see.
This will take a couple weeks. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess there's always Yakuza. Oh, Prince with a pun, the Prince of Puns. And because Ellie's not gonna lie down and take it. I don't play as long as sessions anymore. Guess not. Yeah, because before it used to be like 9 a.m. to... Or 9:30 a.m. to like 2, right? 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2.
You're the worst. You're nuts.
Ellie. Wolves. To our left. Shit. Look out.
I'm sick of it. You know how many times I got food poisoning, or why do you think I took up fishing? Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah? Well, stop talking about food then.
Yeah.
If only there were some little girls we could eat.
Fuck is this girl? Somewhere.
Yeah. Guy looks like a real creepy redneck. What are scars? I kind of want to have a silencer.
No way we'll find another wolf dog.
In the nipple, I'm the nipple, you're the nipple, we're the nipple, everyone's a nipple. Feels very Uncharted, all this grass movement. Uh-oh.
Saw something. Ambush! Keep in that direction! Around them! Gotcha! Rolling!
Uh-oh.
Hey, halfway!
What does whack mean? I whack, blissfully unaware what that means. I whack. I whack. I don't? I didn't know what that meant. What was that from? Yes, I'm standing in the open. What's it matter? I'm a superhero.
Got her trapped! Found All right, just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Is he the last guy? What? This is kind of new. What's happening here?
Please. Please. Don't. Please. Don't. Please.
That seems kind
Oh,
of new.
God. Please. You don't have to do this. Oh, God.
Yeah, but they just give you more resources as you go, and you can only
Got you.
carry so many medkits and stuff. That was pretty fun. Oh, then I use a medkit.
Any left?
I don't think so.
Good. Shit. You recognize any of them?
None.
They were redoing that set?
This QZ is huge, right?
It's pretty massive.
Or did you see someone doing that?
You think the wolves are spread out all over it?
I sure hope not.
Yeah, I really like the way she stabs. Pushing the neck in straight from the back. I like that she's honed and evolved her stabbing technique. This is when people were clean, Ellie. There, see, look. Craft. Okay, I'll need some more pieces. So you went through this on like you had a machete at one point. This girl got on her knees instead of crying. You approached her with the machete and cut through the neck. Felt impactful. Nice. Very dramatic. Yeah, these places, these are much more like sort of bigger open hubs. That's where we came from. I think. Seems like it, yeah. In her city? Oh my god. Out of all the things that we've developed, you know, technology for, a washing machine is one of the most important. Washing clothes by hand, taking it down to the river, beating it on a rock or something with soap, and then hanging it up to dry. Good God. I couldn't imagine doing that. Washing dishes, sure. Having running water is a big one. Moving water around takes an incredible amount of strength. It's heavy stuff, and you need a lot of it. Coming across gas stations also will almost always remind me now of Final Fantasy 15. Being stuck out, pushing a friggin' car, and then finding a gas station. Yeah, I was using Tide Pods. No, well, not Tide Pods. I was using the ones for the dishwasher for a while. Then I realized, like, I don't want those. I just want to pour the detergent in. All right, stability, capacity, stability. What would the stability change? Recoil? Let's see. Add weight to the stock to decrease weapon sway. That's pretty handy. Increase reload speed and hold more rounds. Will holding more rounds let me carry more rounds in general? Oh, distant targets. More powerful shots.
Ellie, another patrol.
Don't do it, Mom. Smell in that place will make you drop weight immediately.
I think it'd be a good opportunity. Beat up on those fuckers, get FaceTime with Isaac.
Shit he asked you to do to them, though. They're fucking crying. It's rough.
I'll be fine.
All right. I'll put a word in for you.
Appreciate it.
Let me give you some advice, though.
Shoot.
Get the information and be done with it. Don't get carried away.
Depends on the scar. Am I right?
Dina.
Thought I saw spotted. Here!
Ah, Dina knew. So they're going after these people that they call scars. Isaac keeps them in cages. They do like intense amounts of torturing. So Joel was what? Head scar?
Hey, Ellie! On your left!
What are the scars?
Keep her in check! Done!
What are the scars?
Casey!
Uh-oh. I like when they call out their names. Oh, Casey, one of my favorite torturer. That noise is when you're being looked at by enemies? What is it like? Christian Murado! Happy Father's Day, Teddy boy! I mean, what I realized in the first game, though, Leonard, is that there's, the more ammo you use, the more they give you.
We got it!
Yeah! Oh, that was some pretty dynamic melee. This isn't the first game. No, it's not, but it's probably pretty similar. Oh, look, more ammo. None ammo.
Start running. Nice try! I know you're out there.
I can see through the walls. I would like to hit him with the axe. Be fun. There are pills in the men's bathroom. Thank you. There's another axe. Central Light. I was listening to some country music song that my mom wanted me to learn how to play for. And they were saying the actual lyrics in the song were like lyrics from the ads. It was like, "Don't be drinking till the mountains are blue," which is they have this thing where it's the beer's cold when the color of the mountains on the label change color. You go, well, I guess you could just touch it, or know that if it's in the fridge, it's cold. These people are like buying it so fast they can't cool it down fast enough to drink their crappy beer. Do you guys get paid to insert commercial taglines into your songs, or do you just do it so that people are like, hell yeah? This game and God of War are the best graphics on the PS4. I think the biggest jump is something like Super Mario Bros. 1 on the NES and Super Mario Bros. 3. That's quite a jump. Where is that guy? Oh, there he is.
Ready or not. There you are!
See any more?
No. Jesus. You were solid back there.
How many guys did they send looking for you?
Too many.
I was role-playing, Lena. I don't pick up supplies while I'm in combat mode. Yeah, the Nicolas Cage games have David Nicolas Cage. They have some pretty ridiculous graphics, but they don't have as many things to worry about with animation, openness. They can just focus on making the prime characters look as amazing as possible in the environments. This looks like somebody remade Fortnite in the Unreal Engine. Books. Good name. No, it's a coffee shop. We just like the name Books. Infected. Haven't seen some Infected in a long time. I didn't say it was the Unreal Engine. I just said it looks like it. It's a Naughty Dog's engine, eh? I wonder how that works. Like, when did they start using it? I'm assuming on the older Uncharted games. Did they just evolve it? Use the same base? And then bring it up to PS4? Fran, it's happening. Early Sunday morning. Keep your people off the streets. Be careful what you say. If Isaac finds out I talked, I'm fucked. The whole thing should be quick. Not a lot of Fedra left in your neighborhood. As we clear neighborhoods, we're moving everyone to the base. People shooting freaks. It's temporary. Helps us keep track of good guys versus bad guys. Can't wait to sleep in the same bed with you again. No more sneaking notes in that stupid studio. Becca and Fran. They love each other. Is it Rebecca and Fran? Wow. Whoa. Ellie's like friggin' Kratos with that axe.
All right.
And now we're gonna look at a trading card. Dr. Stem. Losing both of her parents to cancer at a young age, Paul Roy threw herself into her science studies, determined to never let anyone experience the pain and loss she felt as a child. Now known as Dr. Stem, she collaborates with doctors and scientists around the world on life-saving and life-enhancing technologies. She also works with the Society of Champions to shut down Spark's more nefarious schemes of technology of her own. Her tenacity and refusal to accept death or defeat is both her biggest strength and greatest source of her torment. Bing. Bing. Headspace. The Evertones. I like that album cover. Whoa, Dina. Dina freaked me out. Dina, you look like a monster and you scare me. Ooh, must have been a pretty wild party here. A lot of pills in the bathroom. This would be a pretty stinky place. An old, abandoned, dystopian bathroom. The surrounding scene lighting changes depending on what object the light is cast on. Yeah, that's true. The hair looks pretty believable. So I think the hard thing with hair is like not having the subtle movements of the rest of the hair, you know? Oh, it's so nice to get out of those dank, dark places. They do a good job of pushing the feel of that. I feel like I'm maybe backtracking.
Maybe we could head down there.
Nope. Thanks,
Yeah.
Dina. Thanks, Dina. Right? As soon as I'm worried about which way I'm going, Dina, the love of my life, shows me the way. I feel like they skipped out a lot on their love story. It's just kind of accepted that they love each other, and you don't really see why.
Gotta get in there. Let's look around.
Like everything, all of the build-up and then the kiss, and then we see the part of them kind of just like taking it to the next level, but not really why, you know? So now you kind of already start off, and I think at one point Ellie even said, "I love you." And we haven't heard her say that. She did say, "If you go, I go," no matter how dangerous it is, and no matter how much, you know, they get in trouble or certain death and kind of situation they're going into.
Everywhere.
I still don't understand why the fuck we're falling back.
We're not falling back. We're getting called up. It took us months to secure this zone. Higher-ups know what they're doing. Probably.
They're falling back. Thank you, Lena, for posting the Discord stuff. You're liking it more than the first so far. We seem to be in the minority, excluding professional reviews. Dina's super boring. So is their chemistry with Ellie. Interesting. I'm trying to divorce my feelings from the first game and not directly compare it, and just, is it an interesting enough game to play on its own? And of course it is. But you're also, like Prince had said when we were talking about, do you need to have played the first one to get a lot of the impact? Stuff like Joel's death. That's really it, actually. Just Joel's death, and we know that Ellie's in... Oh.
Hey, got visuals on him! Down there! Light him up!
Daryl. I think the first one was a real kind of moment in time. Simply running out of bullets. Who the fuck is shooting?
To the left!
Oh. You, Leonard. Stealth allows you to take your foes out without using ammo. Okay. And you get to hear her grunt. Or moan. It's more moaning. You'd have a hard time believing this if the enemies weren't constantly saying that. I don't know why we're doing this. I guess we gotta do this. I'm searching for targets. Where'd they go? Gotta find them. I like when they know that someone who has successfully killed a lot of their friends is hiding and they just keep yelling out, where are they? Like, why don't you just not give up your position constantly?
Just shut up.
Prince prefers the game over the first as well. It really feels there are many people involved in the story rather than everything being super focused on Joel and Ellie's relationship. Well, when the whole civilization threatens to be crumbling and maybe the human race going extinct, Ellie is pretty important. But yeah, I can see that.
Look, it's them! In here! Running!
Ow. 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 She's running at me! Searching for targets! The AI in MGS2, that was the best. Alright. This is where I was when Prince said it was just all about Joel and Ellie, which wasn't that good.
Heads up, in the building.
I'll stand over here.
Shut. Big mistake.
That's your friend. Leroy! MGS3 had better AI? I feel like they worked better because it was those quadrants, you know? So they were just better at kind of bringing people in and backing each other up. And it really felt like you needed to leave an area in Metal Gear Solid 2. Shooting the radio and then try to call it in. Yeah, it felt like there was a lot of more physics with it. Whereas in 3, they more just like how they operated with their base. Like maybe just soldier to soldier, one-on-one. The AI was better in Metal Gear Solid 3, but I think it felt like they were actually a team and cohesive and sending out patrols and why aren't you checking in and blah blah blah, and the nature of the shell base, I think, worked really well with you being able to leave every area having 2 exits and you being able to circle around and that kind of thing. I'm drinking from the Chocolate River. From the original. The very liquidy one, the brown watery looking one. It's delicious. It's just coffee. Coffee and almond milk. Bank of Meridian. Yeah, the sound design is fantastic. Works great in a stealth game and an open game and a game that relies on like suspense and thrills and chills and spills of blood.
Who's here?
Uh-oh. Dina's like, you can't see me because I'm an invisible minority. Feel like I'm not even being seen. It's true, Dina. It's your superpower. I can't wait to find out what scars are, why they killed Joel, why they didn't kill these people. Yeah, Big Shell worked as a video game place. It was a bit bland. But yeah, it ran nice and sharp. And I think it just worked. And there was enough, like, the opening tanker mission, the stuff you do later on in the game. I feel like there was still a lot of variety. You're Jewish? No way. Yeah, and then Snake Eater, they went, they tried to have that big base later on, and it just was... That ran very poorly. That barely ran at all. Rush construction to take care of an oil fill. Or even an oil spill. That makes sense. Yeah, it kind of looks very modular, like they, oh, Dina's Jewish. Oh, okay. Thought you were. Yeah, it seemed like they kind of bought it in a kit and put it together. Liquid Snake had to bring instructions out and yell at all his super powered villainous henchmen to put it together. Read the bloody instructions. Where'd my awesome trap go? I think they know we're here. Oh. Ah.
Chris!
Not Chris. Huh? This guy up there. Nice. Is that a pig?
Found them!
Maybe that guy's name was Jesus Christ. Right there, Dina. There we go. You ready, Dean Bean? Oh, nice. I love when they fight each other. Wonder what other kind of environments they're gonna have. I really like this more jungly Seattle. Oh god. That was nice that we could just see their heads above the counter. Daryl! Matt! I really don't think I'm gonna hear about it, Matthew. It's gonna be Chris's and Dave's and stuff. Shh, little one. Hey, that guy you ate. Does he have ammo? No. I wish all the enemies had ammo. That would make sense. What about this ammo truck? Full of explosive powders. Well, let's have a look. It's full of this stuff. Make some more. I need to get to the bank before they close. What's she up to? Man, just like the way she has all the weapons strapped to her looks so good. So easy to take a lot of the stuff for granted because it looks so natural. That looks like some shiny weapons and stuff. Or maybe just shiny blood. Yeah, no items. Do like that chair. Looks like a lot of support. Is he gonna take her down?
We found them! Down there!
Nice. Alright, sniper up there. And fella over there. It does kind of feel like Metal Gear Solid 3, eh? Sneaking around with all this jungle and these jeeps and stuff. Oh, what a waste of a shotgun blast, eh? That's cool. You can see the trees moving, knowing that he went through them, or the bushes. There's that guy up there.
They're gone. Fan out. Search the area. They're here somewhere. Oh, shit! Look out!
That was fun. Yeah, I could go for that whole MGS 1, 2, and 3.
You good? Yeah.
They're all 3 nearly perfect games.
Now what?
There's a guy up in the window, Dina.
We gotta get through this checkpoint wall. Those buildings are on the other side.
Look around. There has to be a way over.
Yeah, Daryl, I agree with you with Dina not really being all that
Let's
interesting.
get up to the second floor.
It's like she's not challenging Ellie in any way, and she's not offering Ellie a challenge. Like, she's not kind of arguing with Ellie's point of view, or she's just kind of there and blah. She's told us a little bit about her history. She has a troubled past, like most people. That's a big, gigantic drawer. You know, like most people in this world have a pretty troubled history, and she had a really bad one. But it's not like when she told the story, it was done in any kind of a way that was extra intense, or just kind of was what it was. I am Daryl. I am the one Daryl. You will bow before me. There you go. Jason paper. Yeah, Daryl. Drink the Daryl potion to restore completely your balance meter. A Lovecraftian Elderith being. Where's Lee Harvey Oswald? Oh my God, so much stuff. I feel like they're giving me extra. They have more notes and like flavor text and stuff here in this game. It's always an interesting thing, like Deus Ex did it, and the later Fallouts. I don't know much about the original Fallout. Mass Effect. Go into these rooms and you have what people have called micro stories. You know, where you kind of have like an idea of how these people lived, and just from finding the different information.
Nice try!
Nice throw. Now that's a pretty wide-looking garbage can. The proportions are insane. It's for dealing with watermelons. Weird. Yeah, you know, when you're reading notes and stuff,
Hey, I think it's this way.
and you're finding information and bodies and things, but there's actually like a mini arc that happens. Story's not interesting enough to go scrounging for everyone, but interesting enough to enjoy as you find them. Okay, that's good to know, where I don't feel like I'm leaving things behind. Oh, was that like a mouse in there? Paper full. I'm mostly just doing a lot of crafting. Crafting and looting. So I should be using as many of these bombs as I can, because it seems like you get a ton of them. Alright, Dina. Some of them hold some info for a safe combos. Yeah, a lot of safes in this game. I feel like Neil Druckmann bought himself a safe to hold all his money. And then he got really into safes. Like, he spent a couple nights researching them
Dina.
on the internet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they wind up in the game. I feel like a couple would have made Kind of a romantic joke there.
Give me your hand.
Oh, this is something bad's gonna happen. Okay, no. The game kind of has me conditioned with that.
That round building. It looks like the TV station from your map.
Yeah. Come on. I don't know how I would have done all this without you.
Look at you.
Shut up.
I never would have let you do this by yourself. I'm glad I'm here too.
Dina. I'd like to give you a present. And I'm really embarrassed about it, Dina. 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 I don't. Maybe we were not supposed to come down from there so quickly. Or maybe.
Oh shit!
What?
What the fuck was that?
I ran into a trap.
A what?
Explosive traps. Watch where you're walking.
Well, I didn't see anything, Dina. But my character did. Those traps? Looks like a good way to teach you about it. That was nice.
Okay.
Wow, that's some intense nose breathing. That was nice. Yeah, the visceral. Good way to put it. That smash. Grab him by the hair, pull him down, stab right through the back of the neck. Oh, yeah. The animations. Yeah. Yeah, the animations are well done. Guess so. Paper. Kind of looks like a first-person shooter arena, like multiplayer deathmatch kind of deal. A lot of corners and things to hide behind. Yeah, that's true. But and felt like I was in control the whole time, you know? Not like I was triggering a cutscene or something.
I think we gotta get down there.
Well, since these guys made Uncharted. Whee!
Oh, shoot, Ellie!
Fuck. I'm okay. Come on.
Oh, my ass hurts.
It's gonna.
Is Leah chick? What if she's gone by the time we get there?
I don't want to think about that right now.
We should put some of those tripwires up around Jackson. Might be a good way to deal with the hordes.
Yeah, that'd be smart. Probably blow up some stragglers.
We'll put up signs, warning them.
What if they can't read?
We'll make drawings. You know, like a foot tripping over a wire and then... Hey, look.
Look at.
Who do you think it is?
Someone who wants us to feel her love. You think she's related to the wolves?
Scar.
I don't know.
Scar.
It's kind of fucking weird.
This is interesting. Maybe like all of her followers cut their face or something? Or maybe just because they follow her? Is it going to be like a First Nations thing? Joel Osteen's female counterpart. It is kind of fucking weird.
Holy shit. These were all shot. Hey, look. It's Tommy's. Ugh. Infected did a number on this one. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, it's just that smell.
All right. You must have taken off on foot. You good to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please.
Yeah, I would assume she doesn't want to stop right here. If anything, maybe go down to the water. Could you keep going? You want to have a little picnic? I'm covered in horse blood. The environments are so good. I just like don't want to run through them too fast, you know. For them to naturally make it so that you can't accidentally screw up and go back. But keep it looking natural. Showing you where to go forward on that path. Go back, give you a little item to reward that you went further back.
How'd this city get so wrecked? Boston wasn't like this.
Boston didn't have a full-blown civil war. Fireflies never put up this kind of resistance.
Lost in
I don't see any wolves.
Boston.
No. Let's not count our chickens, though.
Who's Joel Osteen?
You see the TV station?
Yeah, it's that way.
Whoa. More bodies.
More shot bodies.
Tommy definitely came this way.
It's like following Sephiroth.
I bet he went through there.
Solid barricade.
Yeah, how are we ever going to get
Okay,
through a mattress?
Not going this way.
Okay.
Stop! Tripwire.
Oh, shit. Good catch.
They're all over.
Probably for infected.
Still. One wrong step.
Yeah. Let's be careful.
Who's the guy that screams a lot? And he was always like,
Barack Obama's the devil. We will declare war. Bring back for the American people. We will not let these liberal aliens destroy our culture of being.
who's that guy? It looks like he's about to have a heart attack. He asks for lots of donations too.
They've really got this area covered.
The frog's
Probably
turning
don't cut
gay.
through here much with all this.
There's that silver lining.
He's sort of heavy set, beard. He's like the opposite of Joe Rogan, and he was on Joe Rogan. Feel her love. Man. What's his name? He's got a video radio show, and he just like screams about right wing propaganda and conspiracies and stuff nonstop. I've seen it. I've smelled them. Hillary Clinton smells like sulfur, like the devil. I smelled her. Disgusting. Her and her disgusting people. Alex Jones. That's it. him. You know, I watch his stuff sometimes, and I think, I love that I can have almost probably as much enjoyment from watching Alex Jones as somebody else who's a big fan of him. And I don't believe anything he says, but I just like the way he says it and how ridiculous it is. I like that I can enjoy that as much as probably one of his fans, but for totally different reasons.
More of this stuff.
This is pretty cool. Kind of believe him. The thing is, putting connections together with things is a natural thing for us to do, and it feels good. I think our brain is wired to feel good when we see those connections. It doesn't always mean that they are connected, though. It just means that it's easy to put connections through things. That's all. Another mattress. Yeah, there weren't any First Nations in the first game, eh? Neil Druckmann addressing. It's he probably has people from all over the world, and any culture that he feels is underrepresented in North American media, I'm gonna put in here at the same time. I'm 40 and I'm coming. That looks like a tripwire. Nice. It's stuff that's not obvious but intuitive in this game, where you see a little piece. It's not super obvious you can crawl under that, but it feels good when you do it, you know? Like a game with fairly easy puzzles that aren't too easy, just enough. I don't want to use that.
There's a TV station. Smart. That works.
Yeah, I've seen Joel do this.
You think someone heard that?
It was pretty loud. Keep your eyes peeled.
Smart. The Aboriginal Brushmen? No, they'll be whatever the opposite is of the stereotype. So if the racist stereotype is that they're savage or alcoholic, it'll just be the total opposite, right? They'll come in wearing business suits and speak very eloquently and insult your character for being very stupid and stuff, and have sworn off all alcohol, that kind of stuff. Do you disarm a tripwire? That'd be cool. Keep them. Businessman, drink my wine. Hey there, tripwire.
Shit.
Ooh, nice one, Ellie.
Stay down there. These stairs are wired up.
Can you detonate them?
Not here.
Oh, cool. We're gonna whip one into there. Be kind of neat. I am the player character, and you are reacting. Cheesy Valentine's Day card. We're just loving to satisfy the player character hasn't shown up yet. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Eventually. Eventually there'll be a meaning to all of this. In case you don't have any bricks, here's some bricks.
We're not being subtle right now.
Maybe Leah will come to us.
Yeah. Or they might be waiting to ambush us.
Need to get in there.
Bow. love ambushing. What was the deal with Leah again? Rebecca's tip-off. It's happening. They're rounding him up on the streets. Yes. Isaac's mandate. Kill all trespassers. To locate the other woman. Leah's note. Isaac's got us posted on a 2-weeker. Scars spotted in the area. Jordan to Leah. Okay.
There it is. Stay low.
Stay frosty.
Feels empty.
I don't buy it. You see a way in?
But it seemed like, some of the characters wanted to kill Ellie. Some forced them not to. There was a lot of infighting going on. They also didn't seem to want to go through it because the Chad guy had gotten Potato Face pregnant.
Fuck.
Oh, it's brutal. Tommy do this?
Let's get inside.
I'm really interested in this cult thing going on. Feel their love. Oh, I think I did I pressed down and X. I thought I was pressing X to get on the rope, but I did a 180. A survival horror game 180. Kebab FM, playing the best music to make kebabs and eat kebabs too. Taking all the wonderful flavors, sweet and savory, wrapping up in a nice big pita. Putting it on a grill. Adding a little extra garlic sauce. As a wonderful treat. We're making falafel for you fresh, day by day. So Leah was one of the main baddies. Wow. I think we could use some supplements, eh? Move faster in listen mode. Oh, you have to kind of, you have to start them like this, eh? Or do I have to go read those manuals? It's an active wolf hideout. Something clipping through the shelf. Where's all the, those manuals? You know what I mean? Where are those? Skill lines. Right, I gotcha. But I'm wondering, do I need to read those ones, or is that one about the duct tape and stuff? First triangle while aiming to toggle the silencer on and off. That's pretty cool. It's auto? Thank you. Listen mode clarity. Nah. Training manuals, okay. I like that. 100% crafting speed? Me. Stun bombs become smoke bombs. It's kind of handy. More effective health kit. That'd be a nice investment. And more smoke bombs. Speed of using the health kit. Maximum health. Fine. We'll just do some of these. There you go. Across the door. Oh yeah. Silencer. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, super bat. I like that it's more humans and less clickers and zombies and stuff. Look up at the underside of the shelf in the little room. Cross the door. Door. Cross. Underside. Well, that got me some extra bit of tape. So that's good. Thank you. You know what they didn't put in The Last of Us that they had in Uncharted games? Crazy set pieces, like action movie set pieces. You know?
Ellie,
Other than maybe
what
like
about that?
running away. Those are pretty fun. The running away stuff. But blue bag club. Okay. Oh. There we go. They wouldn't fit. Yeah. I guess not. Too gritty.
This is definitely not Tommy. Who the fuck did this? I don't know. But it's a message.
This just happened. You think they're still here?
I hope not. Keep your eyes open.
Should die in those awful baggy pants. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but could you do sort of an Uncharted type cutscene that regular-ish people could do? It's fake news. Get it? Whoa. Why'd that get blown through? Can you slice through the ropes? That'd be kind of interesting. I do have an axe. And always a knife. Doesn't seem like it. They're up there. Okay, my papa's still here. Who's it gonna be? But I mean, it's a message for only people that come into the TV station. It's not like they're gonna broadcast it. Probably hang them on the outside, you know, if you really want to send them out.
Follow me.
Yeah, Dina. Put my brick back in my
I don't
pocket.
like this.
Nice heavy brick as I
We're
walk
too
across.
exposed. We have to search all of it. I want to find Leah.
Just be careful.
I don't quite know why we want to. I guess we think that Leah's gonna. Yeah, Leah will lead us there, give us the information. We're tracking down the main members of the group. They recognized her from the photo. That's right. They said she was there. Seems like we're gearing up for a big battle. Kimimella. After family lost their house to greedy developers, young scientist Kimimella Green's public protest fell on deaf ears. Frustrated, she turned her research on animal behavior into a means of political action. Many late nights at the lab culminated in a device that allows her to telepathically communicate with animals. Now, as a member of the Society of Champions, Kimimela brings her animal allies to places around the world where civil strife and avarice threaten to force people from their homes. And when evildoers don't listen to her, she lets her animals do the talking. Hyperion Cantos. Is it sci-fi? I'd like to read a nice sci-fi. That's where we came from, Ellen. I think the corruption here goes all the way to the top. That would make sense if you were holed up here. You'd move those big bloody cement. That's got to be like 300-400 pounds, maybe more, with the cement. Cinderella turned superhero. Oh, there you go. There's a way out. And here's a secret place. Here,
What is that?
That's her. Oh shit, Tommy.
That's her. Leah.
You sure?
Yes.
Let's take off her shirt and compare nipples.
Guess the universe really wanted her dead, huh? There's nothing on her.
This is 2. Do you copy? 6. Acknowledge. Over.
Is that Happy?
Dina.
Hmm.
It's all of them.
Hey, wait. That's New Jackson.
Look at their fucking smiles. That's her. That's the one who killed him.
3 down, right?
3 down.
6. This is 2. Do you copy? Support Unit India en route to the TV station. Repeat. Support
Shit.
Unit India en route.
Yeah, we should
Over.
get going.
Well, she's dead. How do you feel?
I'm pissed we couldn't talk to her.
Yeah. She didn't hurt Joel. It would have been pretty fucked up to make her talk.
She traveled hundreds of miles to torture him. I don't care whether she held the club or not.
I get it.
You want to find somewhere to hole up? Look over Leah's stuff?
For sure. Let's head deeper into downtown. Can find a building to secure.
Yeah, I'm down for them to chill out a bit. Find a spot and relax. I didn't mean to do that. It was a bit of a waste of a bullet. Hey, a bullet. Dina, get that gun!
Shit. Get down.
They're all dead. Fucking scars killed them.
Spread out. Filter any stars in the building. Watch each other.
How are we getting out of here?
Someone get to the radio and call this in now.
On me.
Cutting them down.
Oh, Prince, they're gonna get cut down.
I'm not leaving them up there.
looks like we gotta go this way. This music sounds kind of Metal Gear Solid-y. I think Shrike is one of those. We need to have a made-up name. It needs to have kind of a nice, fun fantasy flair. Shrike. Shrike sounds like me trying to come up with a name of a new character. His name is Shrike. He's good at striking and shushing. Shrike.
Careful, to your right.
Oh yeah, extra gurgly murgly. Machete. Maybe we should use this axe and then come back and get the machete. I love her her bike riding legs.
To the right. Heads up.
Thanks, Dina. Dina's really useful.
Is that you?
Oh, that wasn't a stealth kill. I liked when Kojima was... You knew he was going to make up a new game. And he was posting on Twitter all the time, like, the movies he was watching, the music he was listening to,
The hell they go?
books he was reading and stuff, and like when he was kind of
Find where they're
interviewing different game developers all over the world and stuff. That was cool. Skylar, Shrike, Sky Shrike. Oh, you're gonna die just for having that stupid toque.
Don't.
Calm down.
I love how she hand goes down with gun, comes up with knife, one smooth motion. Her silencer is quite something. It looks like she just duct taped 4 socks together. I'm gonna take my good weapon. Oh, there's so many. A hammer. I have to remember to come back and get my good weapon. No. You might not ever come back.
All right, calm, asshole.
Asshole.
Over here!
So weird to call a youngish girl an asshole. They're really going for that humanizing the enemies, eh? Especially playing as Abby and then them constantly calling them their names when they die. Oh.
Got it. Keep up the pressure!
Way to go, Dina.
Don't let up! He's pinned down!
Uh-oh. Oh, nice.
Quiet.
They do some nice things in this game in the AI where like the AI will just sort of turn away really quickly. which could lead to some like really tense moments where like, oh no, I'm gonna get caught, and then bam, you don't. But it also feels sort of like they're helping you along. You know, they're greasing the wheels, they're lubricating the action, which is totally fine, totally great. I remember reading a review and somebody was saying that they thought it was concerning that in
Still standing?
Kill Bill, Uma Thurman
don't
had to
think so.
kill all these women. It's like women on women violence.
I hear more. This way. Come on.
I thought like, yeah, but what about all the movies that are man on man violence? Seems like more of that. I mean, she kills a lot of guys, she kills women. I don't know. Where's Dina? She didn't go back down. Dina! There she is. We went back down into here? Lubricating the action. Oh my god. Oh. He's retweeting a lot of stuff. Maybe he's focusing on Black Lives Matter or something. So he's wanting to keep his silly stuff out of the Twitter sphere. Dina.
We got them!
Yeah, Dina, let's run. More sliding.
Oh, fuck! Dina! We gotta run!
Trespasser! Over there! I don't fucking know, just showed up!
Don't stop!
Ooh, that's some realistic sounding heavy breathing. That like wet kind of like saliva breathing.
All right.
It'll work for now. Keep going.
When we go down here, there's gonna be a bunch of clickers and stuff.
Doors ahead. Masks.
Okay.
Yeah, yellow pipes maybe, showing you the way. There's a little, yeah, that was a little bit of a running set piece. Not too long. Kind of makes me miss the Uncharted games and the really fantastic things they would do there. She's treating them as equals. Dina is treating Ellie that way. Ellie's treating Dina. That woman treating the scars in them as equals. Oh, there we go. Andy Dufresne crawled through 3 miles. Oh, there she is. Dina's way ahead. 3 miles of shit, piss, excrement, and God knows what to get to freedom. The length of 3 football fields. I love when they ask,
gotta keep moving.
have you seen anything? Yeah, but I didn't say. Oh, the Kill Bill thing. Yeah. Yes, it's just like these women are all badasses
They thought they had us.
that run the men, but they're the villains, so they die. Yeah, that's how stories work. It's kind of like when people say Tarantino's movies are racist, but like in almost all of his movies, Samuel L. Jackson plays the smartest person. Oh, cool. Let's. Oh yeah, this is nice looking.
So which is it? Are they scars or trespassers? Clickers. Watch yourself.
Fuck do these trespassers matter? Guards just lynched that whole unit. We should just leave him down here for the infected to eat.
They killed Mike, man. That's reason. I heard they got Jordan.
Holy shit.
We We need to get clickers here. Shoot their masks to infect them? That would be pretty neat, yeah. And then see them react and maybe be like, oh, we gotta shoot them. And like they shoot each other. Be cool. Let's get that clicker out here.
Whoa, look out!
Dina, move. Dina, 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 I know you're enjoying this, but move. Yeah, look at that in the red light. Kind of looks like a music video. That looks nice, eh? Yeah, I guess if you shoot someone's mask, you've just shot them in the face. Not Sean.
Trespassers are here too! There's too many of them! Pull back!
Dina!
I can move it!
Shit! Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah.
I feel like
Thanks.
the characters haven't had to make any tough decisions yet.
I'm really tired. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Dina, have you been bitten? Babe. Babe. Okay, babe. That was a really nice visual area. And to watch them attack each other like that, black silhouettes against that red light. Beautiful. Let's go have a rest. Talk about our past, our future, our present. All kinds of shit. You know what I mean? They haven't really had to make any tough decisions, even though it's a tough world.
This way's blocked.
Jules. Flip. Whoa. Hope you made it out and find this. The two of us got into a minor dust-up with some clickers, but we're still in one piece. Hold up here for the night to lick our wounds. The long-dead body of a man watched over us, a gruesome reminder of why we're doing this. This infection, it really was a warning. Better to live off the land than remain in this rotting mess. Zachary says if we keep heading north, we'll hit the Seraphite encampment in the next couple days. He calls it Haven, and they built it all themselves. Hearing him talk about it, it was hard not to get inspired, even optimistic. I pray for your safety. I hate to think of what Isaac will do if his goons catch you. I'll be holding my breath waiting for a sign that you're okay. Gray and Jules. Gray and Jules. Gray and Jules. They were down here licking their wounds.
Maybe through here?
Licky, licky.
Did you hear what they kept calling us? Scars. I wonder if that's who made all those murals. And gutted all those wolves. Everyone in this fucking psycho. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Nothing really happened that would force them to make tough choices? Well, yeah, that's why you insert some drama. Logically. Like people finding meeting people along the way that you can kill off.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Bloaters have acid spores. But that didn't sound like a bloater. Whatever the fuck they're fighting, We should let them kill each other. Agreed.
Infection takes too long to make people go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like if your friend got infected, you would think, well, you have like a few hours or days or a few days actually, right?
What's the plan? Got another ladder across there. Okay. How do we get to it? That'll do.
This is like me trying to put together this big 30-foot by 10-foot tent, and I had to get the tarp on the over the like 12-foot high thingies, the frame. So I just tied it to stuff, threw it over. The particle system in it is crazy. See? All right, Dean Bean, I'm watching you, and I'm judging you on your athletic ability and your flexibility, and whether I want your children, Dean. Because in the future, they'll find a way to just clone lesbian babies again. Why not? Why not? Oh, trees. The Great Deku Tree. What if the scars are like traditional Aboriginal thinking that you know, this is the best, this is the way of the world, and embracing it kind of thing. Nature coming back and people turning into mushrooms and stuff. You're thinking it could be more of an emotional reaction, like an enraged status, where they break down, leaving them vulnerable when they become infected kind of thing? Yeah, it's, I think there's a lot you could explore with people getting bit and turning, and acting differently, and like, that they really don't do anything with. It's really only a few times where they've had something be like, oh, they were bit, and you got to make a hard choice of killing someone you love.
Get out of here! Ow! Watch out! I got you! I got you!
I've never seen one of those. Me neither.
Those are like ex-Starbucks employees in Seattle. The worst of the worst. Yeah, they didn't really explore that too much, of watching somebody slowly get infected, not just turning right away, but kind of dealing with maybe being partially turned and that kind of stuff. There was only the black kid in the first one where he turned into one kind of out of nowhere, right? And it was, I think he hit it.
On your right.
A Shambla. That's a big boy.
Come on!
Ellie, heads up!
I don't think we have time. I don't think we have time. A lot of them. That guy looks straight out of Resident Evil 7. Oh, that was pretty rough. Okay. Shamblers attack with noxious clouds that cause damage over time. How come the infected... I guess they all have like a certain smell so they don't attack each other or something. Probably catch them on fire. Whoa. Right through the fire? Just pop the pimple. It'll sting. That guy looks very inflamed. Shamblers of thick armor. Use your most powerful weapons to defeat them. Well, I did try the fire.
Shambler!
Look at Dina just walking through it all.
Fuck these assholes. Did they get you? No, I'm clean. Shamblers? Is that what they called them? Yeah. Where the hell do shamblers come from? I don't fucking know. But they're disgusting.
Okay. Where was that door? Let's do a little drawing. I like how the horse makes her vomit. These guys, she's like, well, this doesn't make me feel sick. I think it's because I don't like them.
Ugh,
They're ugly.
Look at those acid burns. No, I'm good. Let's see where this takes
Shambler
us.
Bings. What they haven't done yet in the game is reveal something scary as you open up one of these doors.
Take your time. Almost done. Okay.
Wow.
It looks clear. As far as I can see. Good. Shamblers? As if the others weren't bad enough.
Guess that's nature for you.
Yeah, well, nature's an asshole.
Bullets full. When you got to the end, Lena, did you have just so many bullets because you're being so conservative with them all? There we go. No microtransactions in Star Wars Squadrons. That's such a PR move. They're like, actually, our game psychology has shown we'll make more money if we tell them there's no microtransactions. We will not have microtransactions. However, we have created a new major transaction. The game will cost $200. Exit. Oh, what about this one? Another door. Ooh, the lady.
Hey, doesn't this look like the lady from the scar graffiti? Yeah. Why do you think the wolves call them scars? After the shit we saw today, I'm not sure I want to find out.
Well, she had a big scar on her face, so they're followers of the scar. Or maybe they give themselves scars. It's pretty obvious.
Shit. Needs a combination.
Yeah, I could see them maybe adding it later on. But I mean, what about all the cosmetic stuff? Forgot the code again? Get me a soda. The code is yours. Get me a soda. Well, let's look at the soda machine. Special cola. I thought it was going to be like A42. Give me a soda. Yeah. Yeah, because now it's like a... What they add has to be sort of... I don't know. They have to... It's not going to come in full-fledged. Like you say, you just don't want it to be a part of the gameplay, right? That was the thing with Battlefront 1 and 2, is that you would get like... You had to level up so you could just compete. Because people would have far better blasters and power-ups. They were doing more damage per second from longer range. See, you just got sniped by people because you had a terrible gun. And they could just do more damage than you could. So if you, even if you got the jump on them, they might be able to beat your ass still, right? Which is not fair. Not fun. Not fair. I mean, it was pretty amazing that they removed quite a bit of the microtransaction-y stuff right before the release of Battlefront 2. Remember when they had that most downvoted Reddit article of all time? And then right before the actual release of it, for them to dump that out was never before seen. I think they're really going to embrace it. Oh, station access. Just don't pre-order anything, yeah. Because even the thing with pre-ordering is that, well, you don't need to do it because you can just buy it online and download it anyway. They did change Crash Team Racing's entire economy to a microtransaction 1 year after it's released. Wow. So they said the hardcore fans get in there and they get to play it. And then if you want to keep playing online, we're going to change it to microtransactions so that
There must be a way around.
so that they can make some money with it, right? Keep it going. It's kind of like the idea of people paying to own a game for 6 months or 3 months or a year, and then after that your license is gone. So you're paying for a certain kind of experience for a certain amount of time, and that's it. And it's gone.
Watch out!
Shambler. Okay, I'm supposed to hit him with the fire first. Yeah, because the thing with pre-ordering something is the game might come out and be, somewhat broken in a way, or still need a lot of work and a patch. That's not fair. Ha. That kind of worked. Did something. Was made by Beanox out of Quebec, eh? CGR? I'm surprised it wasn't more of like a bigger Sony studio. Stun bomb shotgun, I think it could be.
Okay. I'm ready to get out of here.
Same. Thank you, Leonard. So I always say devs should have to provide standalone server codes so you don't have to rely on them effectively DRMing you. A standalone server code. What do you mean? How would that work? The people that bought the game when the microtransaction economy was set in place still paid full price and get a worse experience than the people that started a year ago. Yes. I think that if you're going to start putting the microtransactions in, the game should be dropped down half price or be free. If you're going to try, and especially if it's going to be tied to gameplay in any way, where you feel like if you want to have a proper experience, you're going to have to pay for it through microtransactions when you've already paid full price for an old game. It's ridiculous. That's a bunch of bullshit. Oh man, that's Sony doing that? And that's what, because it has like a big online presence or something? They released the game with no microtransactions and the ability to run your own matchmaking community. Oh, yeah. And you can play together with the original code forever, no matter what they do. You just having to run a server. Yeah, it's always a sad thing when they shut down the servers to that kind of stuff. I guess they watch the numbers, and only after it's... the numbers of users using them have gone way down.
One sec.
Always looks like we're going to leave Dina behind.
There.
I don't want to be in the train sewers anymore. I want to go away. I want to get up and out. Be free. And I want to know who the scars are.
What the hell happened here? Thanks, Sherlock. Jesus. I wonder how long they kept these running past Outbreak Day.
Me and the Dean Bean?
Dina? Yeah, coming.
Move your ass, Dina. They don't leak secrets or assets less than maintain from a public-facing product standpoint. And they maintain control over the direction the community takes. So that's, you're saying if they have a server code so you can play with your friends online, that stops them from releasing any secrets or assets that they would normally have to do?
Getting closer to light. Hey, let me get you up there. Yeah.
You know what would have been probably more interesting is if the Asian guy in the beginning came with you. How cool would have this been? You three go because the Asian guy and Dina are dating, and Ellie and all three are great friends. And then they come along because they know that Joel means something to her, and they're all best buddies. And then along the way, that guy and Dina break up, and Ellie and Dina hook up, and then there's like this tension, and he feels betrayed, and then he gets eaten by a zombie. That would have been cool. And then you would have watched these two fall in love and felt the tension and stuff, and that would have been cool. Instead, he just kind of is like he's a strong. It's not like a strong character. His character is strong. I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
What you got? Come on.
I like that. They keep the server code locked up. Prevents players knowing more about how the game works online. LASTER versus engineering cheats.
Okay. Let's rally. We're almost out. Lead on.
You want Jesse to live? Oh, then maybe Dina could die, and then Jesse and Ellie have to work together. Or Dina could get captured, and then Ellie and Jesse could go after Dina. And Joel could come too. And Tommy, and everybody. I think there's a lot of ways. I feel like they just, like, most of the interesting development doesn't happen in the game. You know, like, what's Ellie's arc so far? Nothing. What's Dina's arc so far? Nothing. They already kissed and broke up earlier. She broke up with Jesse a long time ago, before the game started. They kissed before. We got to see them. I'm still early in, really? How long is this bloody game? This guy's gonna bite her. Dina's gonna go. You're gonna get infected.
Ellie, your mask. Here. We can share mine.
No! Don't take it! Stop! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no! Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see?
I'm getting chills, baby.
Dina. Shit. Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go! Go!
No!
Run, Dina!
Ellie!
Right here! Don't slow down!
This way! Hurry! Fuck! Go right! Come on!
Yeah, this is what I wanted. More of this before. You know?
There's a gate! Move it! Dina!
He's gonna vomit in her mask. She's kind of dressed like Joel. Like a brown suede. She was saying she was tired of it. Oh, the cleansing rain.
Hey. What did you say we rest in that theater?
That sounds so fucking good.
Almost there.
The Seattle rain. Yeah, let's go in this other building. There's probably no Shamblas in here. Shamblas and Ramblers.
Here. Got it?
She looks at Dina, she's gonna be passed out.
Alright, we're good. Come on.
No, she's still going. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I want. More stuff like that. Some more character arcs and dramatic moments for them to talk about. You know, drama and a story. What'd you think working when you played it yourself? This is like the only building we've gone into that they haven't fully checked everything before relaxing. All right, now here's some...
You want to tell me what's going on with you?
What's going on with me? Ellie, I just saw you breathe spores.
I told you. I'm immune.
Okay, you're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
She kind of looks like an Uncharted character.
The chemical burn.
Maria and Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know. Knew. Now you know. I can't get you infected if that's what you're worried about. I can't make you immune either. Can you say something?
I like that line.
Ellie. I think I'm pregnant.
Whoa!
What?
Don't worry, it's not yours.
What are we... What are we supposed to do now?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding? How long have you known?
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you? I'm gonna make sure this place is secured.
Yeah.
You just rest.
Wow. There we go. Some drama. He's Florida cock plug. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Bathroom. That's great. They can raise a little baby together. I'll take these scissors and cut the baby out of her stomach. Give her all these pills. Cassandra, identify me. I love
how
Art
many people
Deco.
die in this play.
An American tragedy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. More stuff like that. Now imagine if Jesse was here. Then we could have even more drama with him. You know? He'd be like, why are we breaking up? I'm gonna have my baby. Or they could have, like, done it behind his back. Then she finds out he's pregnant. He's happy. And then Ellie's like, when are you gonna tell him you're breaking up with him? I will. We'll tell him now. Give me a second. You know.
Pregnant. Fucking pregnant. How could you keep something like that?
Tina!
I wonder if they put the bottles here just to make it feel more like a bar, or because we're going to be fighting clickers. Employee clickers. That's weird. Ah, the rain, yeah. Oh, it kind of reminded me of Death Stranding. Yeah. Devil May Cry. No. Oh my god, who's that? I feel like this is a puzzle for later. That, oh, we're gonna watch a movie together. Maybe it'll be Cassandra. An American Tragedy. I don't think they're coming back. They're not coming back. Either got ambushed or they ditched me. Not my fault I got sick. At least the fever's gone, but now I'm starving. Could probably raid the buildings nearby for food. Then see if I can raise someone on the radio. Constant rain means I at least won't die of thirst. Unfortunately, it means making electricity conk out all the time. Makes it kind of hard to use the radio. Not like anyone's answering anyway. The WF can't have hit all the Fedra listening posts. No way. Need to keep trying. Dreamt they were laughing as I slowly bled out from a gut shot. Woke up an hour ago, still shaking. Need a cigarette. You'd think there'd be a pack or two stashed somewhere in a fucking theater, but apparently not this one. Power out again. Gonna head to the roof, see if I can get it back on.
Someone was living here.
Good one, Sherlock. Morky knows there's more. There's BT, Sam. Death Stranding had such amazing ambiance. Man, I just want to go run around that world and put boxes on boxes, set up a zip line, listen to good music, watch him fall into the river, go have a shower,
Damn.
ride a quad.
You get fried? Guess you weren't much of an electrician. Got it.
Something behind you? Oh boy. Gas in an abandoned generator, 20 years old? Yeah. Cigarette boy was dealing with it. I always thought that was weird in Mad Max how they were so obsessed with gas. We need to find the gas, it's precious. And then to retrieve the gas, they would, you know, use a bunch of gas to ride all their crazy machines around. Come on! Maybe someone recently used it. Maybe they've been harvesting new gas. Ellie, you're not very patient, are you?
Right.
Ellie loves keys. Watch a bloody movie and have an emotional moment and then make out in the theater. She was never patient. Very true. Dina. Man, you just abandoned a newly pregnant lady and made her feel like crap after you've been saving each other's lives. It's not very sensitive. You're not a good boyfriend, girlfriend, Ellie. Not a good masculine, traditional masculine role partner. Well, can't throw this. I don't know, a masculine, but more like in their relationship, she might be the. She might
that dude's stuff.
take the more masculine role, perhaps. Yeah, she can still fight. She's probably got another 3 months. Me, Perez, Green, and Adams made it to the listening post 2 days ago. So far, so good. The wolf haven't come looking here yet. The city's lost to the wolf. We escaped headquarters out of sheer luck and good timing. Torres, Ward, and the others are probably dead. Camping here, grateful to be alive. Can't sleep, burning up with a fever. No medicine. Looked everywhere. We don't have anything except the uniforms on our backs. No contact from anyone on the radio. How many of us made it out? Still feverish. Don't have any big cuts, so probably not an infection. The others are waiting until nightfall, then making a run to the hospital to get medicine for me and supplies for wherever we're going next. They're good guys. Shouldn't be taking this long.
Dude was here a while back. Hope no one else is here.
What was he doing in there? I'll sleep up here, Dina. Travel in life. I remember my brother was living in like a campground when he was sort of homeless. And I went to go visit him or pick him up to take him for like a family get together, and I had my 12-year-old niece with me. And we pull up to his campsite, and my niece kind of gets out like, "Oh, we're gonna go see my uncle," and I go, I told her like, "Just wait a second. I'm gonna go see what kind of state he's in." She goes, "Oh." Remember her going, "You freaking me out, Uncle Matt." I go, "That's okay. Yes, you might be scared." My wildest speculation on what's gonna happen in this game. The craziest thing could be if they kill Ellie. And then you're Dina. Scar versus Wolf. Yeah, that would suck. Oh, you know what would really annoy me? Is if you would have to be... If you have to play as Abby again. And it was like a moral thing of like... or just like a weird experience of... See, now you're the enemy. Like, because you've already controlled her. So to make you control her again could be... outrageous!
All right.
This reminds me of playing Call of Duty Zombies with my brother in the theater level.
Wow. Joel, I love watching a movie in this place.
Yeah, but see, it wouldn't be a super surprise because they have already done it, right? You already were Abby. Which is probably the only time in a game that's ever happened. Where you control someone that becomes not just a villain, but an unbelievably despicable villain. Cutscene.
Spooky. No way.
Way, yeah? Wait, what? Guitar. Oh, more. The game is obsessed with guitars. Dina, you've got a little Beena in your vagine. Maybe it'll be masculine. You're like a girl from a dream. One string two. Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. How can I even try feeling 2 foot small? Hey, you've got to hide. That's not a C. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
That was nice. That's such a great narrative device in this game.
That's starting to sound like something.
Joel took her song.
Suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna start guessing.
You want to spoil your surprise now?
Oh, no. Is it a dinosaur?
Stop trying to guess. I ain't telling you.
All right. Is it an elephant? Is it a convertible?
It's kind of, Joel dying and then having him as this sort of, because I think Joel is so, like, I have such a reverence for him in the first game that he's almost like a dream, like you put him on a pedestal where the memory of him is so treasured that it kind of makes sense that he would be dead and just live on in a memory like this. I think that was a pretty smart decision. It was shocking when they did it. And I think I like Ellie as a younger person because she's more sort of like spunky and can be kind of more silly. Adult Ellie is very serious and doesn't really say much. She just does like a few sarcastic jokes, but that's about it.
You're not gonna guess.
Is it a puppy? Is it a lot of kittens?
You mean a litter?
What's a litter?
A bunch of kittens.
Why wouldn't you call it just a bunch of kittens?
I don't know what... It's called a litter.
It's so dumb.
It's not a litter of kittens.
Okay. Hot air balloon.
More walking, less talking.
Yeah, it does feel like we're home.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
She could have really easily smashed her head on the way down. Oh, can't you not swim?
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drowned?
Now you're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man.
See what happens when you get your head bashed in with a golf
This
club.
way.
The worst.
So I guess he taught her to swim? Is she horrible at swimming?
Your swimming's getting better. Remember now, don't just flail about. You
Push
gotta...
the water with your whole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
Glad to know I'm getting through.
That's true. Yeah, she's kind of lost her big spark. See, it's another thing where you could have had an arc of her being a certain way,
Haley, come here.
dealing with Joel's
See
death,
that deer over there?
and then coming out of it.
See it? Just
Push him in. Push him in.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Push Joel in the water.
Looks like.
How's that feel?
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I am very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
I guess nothing in their bags needs to be dry, eh?
You're gonna need a dive under here. Take a deep breath.
Appreciate her on the water effects, I don't know technically exactly what that means, but I think the water looks really good. And the different colors and shades of it. I guess that's probably what you mean by it.
Is it my 6th grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands. All right, got another dive over here.
Where are you taking me?
Yeah, see, it's just so much more interesting. Prince, your point is smart that, yeah, she's playing the part of somebody who's just been traumatized, but,
Is it a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough.
here's the watch.
There.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Just
Yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing.
Got kind of a tense standoff right now. If I ever were to lose you. And guess what? I did. What is it, Joel? I like laser discs. I don't know how I guess she had heard about it. She would have read about it. He just keeps staring. Yeah. That's a nice blend of like the kind of non-interactive gameplay and the way that they weave that in and out. I heard that's a thing. That's kind of how I was with them, going to just like cruising used media shops and seeing laser discs and wondering, what exactly was this? Why is it so big? Why are they so expensive? How come they're not around anymore? It is a friggin' dinosaur.
Shit, Joel.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
And it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit.
Ashley Johnson's so good at sounding like a younger
It's a
kid
motherfucking dinosaur!
without, sounding like a Final Fantasy NPC that's trying to be a kid. Oh, yeah. That's a thing I don't like when people say, but I don't mind it in that sense. For you saying, I hear Laserdiscs used to be a thing. Like, that's fine. It's more like when people use it as a punchline where they always say, like, so that's a thing. Look how happy Joel is. I'm teaching you about dinosaurs. Pretty cool, ain't it?
King of the tyrant lizards. That's a big boy.
Whoa, cool.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
Climbing a dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
Oh, remember in the first game when Joel falls and he lands on that spike? You're not expecting it, and then he's seriously hurt, and it totally changes the game, and then you take control of Ellie?
Hey!
That'd be cool if the longer you stayed down, the more Joel would be upset. Or just float up like this, like you're dead.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, wasn't it awesome?
It's awesome that you didn't break anything.
That was awesome.
I like in games when you just keep tapping up like this. This is how I swim. I'm new to swimming. Joel taught me. Yeah. I think, yeah, it's weird that it's told out of timeline like that. But these are the kind of moments that's definitely missing throughout most of this game. That's the fun dynamic of it. Why is Joel walking like that? Look at this dad taking his kid to a museum.
What's this?
It's a book?
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
All right.
What was that? What was that exchange? Joel doesn't like books or pamphlets. Can Joel not read? Joel forgot to read. Forgot how to read. We still like looking for loot and stuff. We need to find loot.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
Yeah, see, she doesn't have any moments like this with Dina.
Funny.
Because her
Get it? It's because you're old.
me and
No, I
Dina
get
are
it. Yeah.
too similar, I think. Whereas, like, she can make young person, old person jokes. He was around before the zombies. He's an old grizzly dad. You know, lots of things. He's southern. And I don't know what she is. She's like a young hipster from New York. Boston. Giants of the Past.
Compsognathus. Whew. It's a big name for little guys.
Winnie. What if there were infected dinosaurs that came back? If the zombies could infect the fossilized bones?
Triceratops means three-horned face.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
Remember earlier in the game when you visit Joel's house before leaving, she picks up the
There's
pamphlet?
one I recognize.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Horky.
The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
This was?
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
All right, go back to the entrance and get the hat.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew. Imagine the poops.
Yeah. Like this. There's so much of this is just missing. You know when.
There's a 50-cent word.
You know when you see like games like Kingdom Hearts where they're all friends, but you never really see them do anything friendly together. They just talk about being friends. It's kind of like I haven't seen why her and Dina love each other, but they love each other. So you wonder why.
Oh, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
A dinosaur we learned about from
Actually,
Jurassic Park.
It's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie I saw.
Yeah, Joe. Where before we all thought... You said there's a hat out here? There it is.
Oh, man. You want to try it on?
I do not.
Yeah, like Joel kind of being a stick in the mud. That's the fun part. And her being a rambunctious kid who wants to try everything and thinks everything's interesting. Don't die, Joel. Why are you walking like that now? Joel, stop walking like a weirdo. In his potato sack shirt. Definitely seems softer.
Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
No way. Looks like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
Oh, yeah.
Look how thick this one's skull is.
For the rest of the game, all Joel ever said was, "Looks like you two have something in
Kinda
common."
looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't. Catch it in the right light. Boom. Tommy.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
This is a good time to have this scene, like the more relaxed from all the killing and dramatic crap from the...
Whoa, this one looks like a
discoveries.
bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe that birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
I love when they
You
say
go
the
to
line you're
museums a
thinking
lot?
of. You know?
Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
It's messing with my memory of Joel, seeing him move in this new game. His new body, his new movement.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury. Very Venus. Mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Vostok. I missed a little thing? Too late, eh?
Hey, Joel. Guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become superfly?
What? Oh.
Oh, cool. Man, Troy Baker, I don't know, maybe he's originally from Texas or something, but the way he nails this accent and doesn't make it seem too cartoony and is able to go through various emotions and be subtle is really impressive.
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
I should know so much about this.
Hang on. Is this the real one?
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
You're embarrassing yourself. I like how it's just got this umbrella radar dish on it. Salute. Could be, yeah. Maybe he kind of lost his Texan accent to... maybe that's why he sounds so similar in all the other games he does. Because he's putting on this, like, non-Texan accent. And then this is his real voice. Don't go through that door. Isn't it just ridiculous that humans in the 60s were flying in space? In space, landing on a moon.
So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
With a few kilobytes of RAM. Oh. God damn this Elgato. Is anybody watching on 1080 or 720? Oh, I believe it's in 1080 now. Yes. Yes, it is.
After you. Watch your head.
What the heck?
Thanks, Prince.
Okay. Wow.
She's got a lot of head strength. Neck strength, I guess, huh?
As you look at all these buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
That'd be the ultimate fantasy. Leave this horrible world they have now, go to another one. But so depressing.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
That they've
What is this?
lost a lot of technology, probably, in the great minds.
Is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it.
What is it? Space Oddity? David Bowie? It's going to be a licensed song? Is it going to give me a copyright strike? Probably worth it.
Close your eyes.
It looks like he's about to cry.
It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Seconds and counting.
Oh, even better.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
I bet you Neil Druckmann gives good birthday presents.
I do okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm glad that people only spoil the, like, kind of obvious, simple things like Joel dying, and that nobody ever seems to spoil the actual, like, really good emotional parts, the mature emotional parts.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess because we miss Joel, this part's really nice, but what if you had this amazing part? I think this still would have worked before you kill him off in the story. And it would have worked for people that didn't play the first game too, because then they would have had more of the. They would have had more of a connection with him. I gotta go in 5 minutes. I don't think I have enough time for the rest of this.
Here.
This is nice.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over there?
Ah!
You ever give anyone else this much grief?
Get down here.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash.
Cannonball
Got
Joel.
more exploring to do.
Cannonball Joel.
Geronimo!
Nice.
I hope we don't have to fight clickers.
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
All right. Go. There.
Yeah, and even them kind of like deciding where to go explore. There's something that Dina and her never seem to do. It's never like, Dina or Ellie wanting to go in a place, the other one not being sure, and then pushing
Okay,
through.
bad news. There's shit blocking the door.
Well, see if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around. Ooh. Stay strong, buddy.
The moves. Oh boy.
This guy needed a hug.
Now there's a dark room over here.
here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shit. Come out, fucker.
Maybe it's just an animal. Jesus. A note. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying, it'll be worth it. I've been disbanded with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories before the outbreak, before all the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become.
Stupid fake animals.
Pigs, man. Oh. Liars. Stupid real animals.
Ellie?
I'm in here!
And now I'm extra jumpy.
The hell was it?
It's just some animal.
Fire flyers.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
Wow. Bow, 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 bow. That did get me. Seattle Day 2. Wonderful. I must pause here. Seattle Day 2 Hillcrest. Hopefully. Yeah. Maybe I should have paused it before we put into rest mode. Yeah, that was great, man. Like, that's kind of stuff I've been missing in the game. I really feel like they just haven't found anything with Joel. With Joel gone, there's been really a lack of personality between Ellie and Dina. Dina shared a few stories, but I feel like I don't really know much about her at all, other than her. I don't know why Ellie loves her, and I don't know why she loves Ellie, other than Ellie's cool. I don't see why, why they fell in love or anything. There's, like, all the characters you met in the first game, by this time, had more of an arc and more of an interest than what Dina's done. Yeah, Dina's super boring. And, yeah, there's some more days to come, so there'll be more stuff. And now that we have this pregnancy thing, that could be something interesting, but it just seems like Orky was saying, all this interesting stuff along the way you just read about. And all the stuff developing in their relationship and their arc. It seems so strange to start with them together, you know? Like, you probably could have cut out a lot of exploring and just have more of their relationship before, or got up to this part a little faster, or done this Joel stuff before, you know? I don't know. But that part was super strong and super well done, and I don't think it's just like the nostalgia of seeing Joel. I think that was really touching and really, really creative with that tape that he gave her, and just being such a wonderful, sweet moment. So, yeah, Neil Druckmann. Very creative Really beautiful moment. And very, like, creative, unique, beautiful moment. So, more of that, and there really hasn't been. I mean, we've played for, what, 5-6 hours now? And had the big moment with Joel. It's kind of been the only real, I guess, play. I don't know. Abby finding out that guy was pregnant or something. Ellie leaving. Seeing Tommy kill these people, I guess. It's been small stuff, but kind of slowly learning about the Scar. I kind of wish the Scar people would have been involved earlier. Or I guess a lot of the story focuses on painting the wolves as bad. But we already knew they were bad. They murdered Joel. So I don't think you really needed to paint this long picture of the WLF. They took over Seattle. Yeah. We don't really care. Them being terrible rulers of Seattle is not what are you trying to achieve with that? You've already achieved that Abby and them beat Joel the golf club. You took our beloved character from the first game, beat him to death in front of us with a character that we controlled, and then did the death blow. So it's there. But yeah, so far it's been a real slow burn and desperately missing that kind of stuff. So just, I guess they just didn't really write Dina with much room to grow or have an arc or anything, really. Now she's pregnant. Okay. It's a spit in the face for people who wanted something safe. Safe. Well, I guess so. But other than killing Joel, what have they done? They like with Dina has no personality. Her personality is that she loves Ellie. And why? Because because they had a snowball fight. They already were in love with each other by then because they found that weed place. There's just not really, there's no reason for them to be in love, I don't remember anything. Oh, yeah. There was a lot of that stuff. I get it. Dina's Jewish. Neil Druckmann's Jewish. This is not interesting. I feel like I'm in religious class. And it's almost like Ellie's not even going to joke about it or anything, really. It's too serious of a subject. Maybe too personal. No, I didn't say anything, Siri. So, yeah. Some strong moments, but... And I accept that it's maybe just a slow burn, so... Like Horky saying and Leonot, Horky wanting to see the moments to come. Leonot still liking it as it goes. So... Hoping to learn more about what exactly Joel did. Maybe they're going to paint him as more of a monster. More about the scars. They could be interesting. They're sort of this cool kind of third-party neutral, chaotic neutral, All right, I'm out of here. Thanks very much. I guess I'll be back on Wednesday. Be back Wednesday, but if I have time Monday or Tuesday night, my time, like maybe 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern time, I might, fire up some Morrowind or Fallout or something. Okay, bye, everybody. Thank you so much. See you Wednesday. And